Hello Aquarius, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. This is your Faery Oracle reading for February through to March 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the cards for you Aquarius to get your energy into the cards. So I'll just do a final shuffle now and we'll get on with your reading. It is a general reading Aquarius, so it won't have full meaning or resonate fully with all of you. So just take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. So we have the heart of your reading, a situation and your energy Aquarius. The challenge to that at this time, what's in your power, strength times 2, and a possible outcome according to decisions made, of course, and perspectives and changes. But then there's something else that the energies would like to say to you in the form of guidance and advice, or sometimes just clarification of something. Now, at the bottom of the deck we have the Gotcha, and this is when there's a sudden revelation of some sort, a sudden happening that can take you by surprise, perhaps not expected, perhaps not welcomed either. But it's, you know, generally something, there's perhaps a shift that's been needed to happen. It's very similar to the Tower energy in tarot. So it's, you know, when the bolt of lightning comes down and strikes the tower, brings the tower down, because it was already crumbling. So it's that sort of an energy. But let's see what this means. I'm just going to put that to one side. And then we'll just do a final shuffle. Could we have one more card clarification for each card on the table, please? For Aquarius. Thank you. Right, at the bottom of the deck we have the Singer of Healing. And this is saying about being open now to healing coming down for you, to fill you. Healing wants to come down for you, to fill you with healing energies. And some of that healing will go through you and expand out to others around you. All right, so a time of healing. I'll just put these to one side. So whatever this Gotcha, I mean, this may already be in place. This may already have happened, Aquarius, and that's why the healing is coming down, wants to come down for you. It may have been more of a shock than a surprise, whatever it was. So let's see, something that it's difficult to deal with or face or look at. So what's at the heart of your reading? Well, we have Tahara of the Waters, which is about emotions. This is about your emotions, and the Master Maker. So there's something affected your emotions. Emotions may be running high. And then it's about how we manage that. And we all manage our emotions differently, don't we? And it's according to how emotionally charged a situation is, about how we respond and react. But the message of the card is we all have a responsibility to manage our emotions, whatever that means. So something about emotions running, flowing, running high perhaps. But then we have the Master Maker, and the Master Maker, this is about when we get to the top of our game of whatever we're doing, whatever we specialise in or whatever we're good at, whether it's to do with work or anything else, or a hobby, something creative, whatever it is, if we feel we've really at the top of our game with it and can't get any better, the Master Maker says you've got to go one step further now. You can, you know, you can grow into a bigger skin, if you like. There is more to achieve. Just have to put a bit more effort into something and you will be able to achieve more. All right, so that's the Master Maker energy. You know, you can be better, you can achieve more, you can scale the heights even higher. But it's something about emotions, though. Something about emotions. So we've got two different, very different energies, because this is often about practical matters, something that we're doing, something you're doing, an expertise, a skill. But there's something about emotions, having to deal with emotions, perhaps to do with whatever this is. Whatever this energy is, it's very emotional, or it's tapping into your emotions, or it's difficult for you to do this at this time of emotions running high. You know, perhaps you are building up on your skills, but it's either making you emotional, or it's difficult because of the emotional context that you're in at this time, for some of you Aquarius. So what are your challenges at this time? What's difficult for you at this time? Well, we have She of the Crowash and the Piper, and She of the Crowash is the feminine principle. So this is about femininity, fertility, nurturing, caring, those sort of very feminine qualities. But this is a challenge for you. So Aquarius is either a part of your energy, the feminine part of your energy. There's a challenge for you at this time. And then the Piper, which is about harmony. So, you know, there's a challenge for you at this time with achieving harmony within yourself and perhaps around you. And it could be that for you, if you are more of the Piper energy, then perhaps it's achieving harmony with more of a feminine energy around you, Aquarius. So take it how it resonates with you. But these are two challenges for you at this time. A need for harmony, a need for achieving harmony and balance, and you know, with either within yourself as with the feminine principle, or this is to do with somebody connected to you. Okay, so they're the challenges at this time. And we've already seen something about emotions, haven't we, that might be a bit charged. Okay, so what's in your power position at this time? Well, we have the undressing of a salad and the legume. And the undressing of a salad is when we've got lots of balls up in the air at the same time. So lots of responsibilities, duties, things we have to do to keep the cogs running smoothly. But having to be very focused on these cogs, on these balls that we've got up in the air. So being very focused on that. And the legume is very much about giving unconditionally. So, you know, giving unconditionally, being open to receive unconditionally also. But the thrust of legume is about giving unconditionally, not expecting anything back. And this is within your power to give unconditionally, you know, even while you're balancing everything and keeping the cogs moving. And perhaps that's, you know, that's the energy, that's what you're doing. You are giving a lot. You've took control. You're keeping all the balls in the air and you're being very focused on what you're doing. Okay, for some of you Aquarius. What else is in your power? Well, we have Lease of the Shadows and we have the Death card, Death and Transformation. So Lease of the Shadows, this is when we are taking the first tentative steps to healing. And we've had the healing that wants to come down for us, haven't we, here? We want the healing that wants to come down for you, Aquarius, and it's being sent down for you. So this is when this is starting. So it's sort of an acknowledgement that whatever you felt was set in stone from the past, a trauma from the past, something that needed healing, but you felt that you'd done all the healing you could and you couldn't do any more healing. Well, Lease of the Shadows says there is opportunities now to start the healing process again. And you know, you're going to be able to do that, whether it's professional therapy or professional counselling. or whether it's just working on yourself and getting your heart and your head sorted into a better place, if you like. And it's to do with some form of a death, some form of an ending, a completion, a natural completion of a cycle of some sort, which transformed everything. It was a very transformative energy, but I feel it just transformed everything for yourself, within yourself and around yourself. But there is an opportunity now. You've perhaps come to a position where there's an opportunity now to start the healing process again. And that is going to be successful. So what's a possible outcome for you, Aquarius? Well, we have Arval Parrot and Penelope Dreamweaver. And Arval Parrot, this is very much about communication. Receiving, listening to communication, receiving communication, and then responding. So communication in all its forms. So in the outcome, there's something about communication. Communicating perhaps how you're feeling, listening, receiving communication, which may be linked into Release the Shadows, beginning that healing process. And Penelope Dreamweaver, something that you are really wishing for and hoping for and dreaming of. And it's connected to communication. So wish fulfillment, you know, something you've been hoping for, being able to put that into place, and it's connected to communication of some sort. Right. So let's see what the universe or the elemental energies want to say to you at this time. Well, we have the Fawn and we have the Soul Shrinker. Now, the Fawn, this is when we're in the groove, when everything is working well. We've got the beautiful energies coming down, coming up also from the earth. So universal energies coming down, the earth energies coming up, and everything flowing through you. So everything working out well, in the groove, when everything just seems right. You know, we all know that feeling, don't we? And, you know, it's not with us all the time, because at other times we have challenges to overcome, don't we? Which help us to learn, to gain in experience, to gain in strength. But what the universe says, there's something about this energy coming in for you that's going to really help and flow and help you to come together within yourself, I feel. Now, we have the Soul Shrinker here. Now, the Soul Shrinker is, this is an energy. Now, this may be an energy around you, perhaps connected to somebody you know, or it's words that you're using yourself, within yourself, that shrinks your soul, if you like. So the Soul Shrinker, this is to do with somebody who is unkind, really, with their words. Is unkind with their words. They lack thought, or even just don't care. You know, it's that sort of an energy. People who put others down. And it can be quite malicious. So it's that sort of an energy. Now, I think the universe might be saying to you that this may be somebody around, or you're connected to, or it may be somebody you're not aware of at this time. Or this could be your internal conversation with yourself, for some of you Aquarius. Particularly if you're in the early stages of needing to start the healing. And something here about communication, isn't there? So, as things start to work well and you're in the groove and things are rolling smoothly, is it that you doubt? For some of you, do you doubt this? Do you question this good fortune? And then start to speak negatively to yourself, bring in the negative thoughts, negative conversations to yourself. And I feel that's what, for some of you, I feel that's what this is. This is what this is saying. So just to be mindful of that, Aquarius, for whoever this is for. Because, you know, there is something you are hoping and dreaming for, a wish fulfillment that's around, that wants to come in. And it's to do with communication. And I feel it's something to do with healing also. And here, with the undressing of the salad, you know, keeping all the balls in the air, keeping focused, unconditional giving. But this is unconditional receiving as well. Okay. Just being open to receiving as well. Unconditionally. So I feel there's a lot here that's to do with something that happened in the past. A sudden shock, a sudden trauma that came out of the blue. So I feel this has already been in place, this has already happened, and so everything else is as a result of whatever this is. So I think this is quite a specific reading for somebody, and for just for a few, a handful of you, Aquarius. So I'm just going to get two final messages. Could we have two final messages, please, for Aquarius, just to finish this reading? Two final messages for Aquarius, please, to finish this reading. What else? Okay, so we have the wandering path, which is about enjoying the journey, and ascending the mountain, keep going forward. All right, so wandering path, enjoy the journey. This is about every step of the way. We're all on a journey, and our journeys are all different. Sometimes we come together on our journey, don't we? And sometimes we have to part ways. But what this is saying is, this is life. Ups and downs, twists and turns, gains and losses. So what it's saying is, try to enjoy the journey if you like. Get the map out, get the compass out, decide where you're going next, and take control on your journey. Yes, ascending the mountain, keep going forward, even when going gets a little bit tough. You're going to ascend, and every time you get over a mountain, then you've achieved something, you've got stronger and wiser as a result. But what the energies want to say to you is, don't look back. Don't try to recreate the past. Keep going forward. Even if it becomes a little bit difficult and challenging, you're going to get there. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope whoever this was for, I hope you've enjoyed this reading and it's had some meaning for you. But good luck going forward, and I do hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.